Hey guys, how you going? This is BillyEatWorld, and today I've got another episode of Sniper Guide for you guys. It's been months since I've made one of these videos, and it's nice to be talking all things recon again. So just remember, if you like this series, to hit that thumbs up button. In this episode, I want to take a closer look at aggressive recon, specifically with bolt action rifles. A lot of people talk about this as if it's the only effective way to play the recon kit, so I thought I'd just run you guys through a few tips as we figure out whether it's actually worth it. In this video, I'm running the M40A5, which is one of the fastest firing bolt action rifles in the game, and some would think the best for CQB sniping. On the M40, I'm running the ACOG scope and the straight pull bolt so that I can engage close range targets quickly, but still have enough zoom to pick off headshots. To be honest, I'm not a fan of fast firing bolt actions, and honestly I'd prefer something with a bit faster muzzle velocity, even if I do have to sacrifice some rate of fire. All in all though, this is a good basic setup for CQB sniping, and although you might want to step up your scope to a 6 or 8 times, I probably wouldn't go any lower than the ACOG. Now, as for my sidearm, I'm running with my favourite pistol and arguably the best pistol in the game, the 93R. When you're CQB sniping, you absolutely must have a good pistol, and a fast-firing burst-fire pistol like the 93R is a perfect supplement for your bolt-action rifle. For my gadgets, I'm running the motion balls and the beacon because you need to have tactical awareness at all times, and you might as well be also helping your team out with a mobile spawn point. You might also want to run with claymores, C4 or tugs to wreak havoc behind enemy lines, but I guess that just comes down to your own personal playstyle. So in general, the most important thing to remember when CQB sniping is that stealth and awareness is the key. You'd be surprised how many players are absolutely oblivious of what's happening on the minimap, so most of the time you can get away without a suppressor if you're careful. On the other hand, you should be using the minimap at all times, because by the time you visually spotted an enemy in front of you, it may already be too late to respond. The 93R is pretty good at point blank range, but you really don't have anything capable of going toe-to-toe with most automatic weapons at anything beyond this range. One thing that's easy to forget when you're running Assault or one of the other classes is that the environment is filled with cover and concealment. BF4 is the sort of game where you can get away with stupid mistakes, but once you've made them, the recon kit isn't very good at pulling you out of a sticky situation. Try to stay low, try to use cover whenever possible, don't peek corners twice, and most importantly, be aware of where your enemy is coming from. Also, don't be afraid to switch back between your pistol and bolt action depending on where you are in the map, because you really don't want to risk getting caught off guard. Now, you'll see in these clips there's a mix between really close range action and some longer range shots. Aggressive sniping doesn't necessarily mean you need to be close to the enemy at all times, it just means that you need to get into risky positions where you can make the most difference. You'll see I'm trying to flank my enemies in all of these clips, and if you can manage to pull this off, you can go on some pretty decent kill streaks without being detected. Don't expect to get huge KDs with this playstyle though, but as you'll see at the end of this video, in this round I did finish around the top of the scoreboard with a pretty decent KD of 3-1. So all in all, is aggressive bolt action sniping worth it? Well, I guess that really depends on how you look at it. I mean, if you're the best recon player in the world and you can headshot everything that moves, then you just might be a big asset to your team with a bolt action rifle. I personally think that average players would probably be better off running with a DMR though instead of a bolt action because it'll be more effective and forgiving in mid-range gunfights. As for whether a CQB bolt action playstyle is fun though, well I've got to say it definitely is because it's challenging to do well, and regardless of how effective it is, it's still something I come back to every now and then. But anyway guys, that just about wraps up this episode of Sniper Guide, so let me know what you think in the comment section below, and as always, if you like what you see, please remember to like, comment and subscribe. If you haven't already, please check out all my other Battlefield 4 videos. I've got them all linked in a playlist in the description below, and until next time, see you later and have a good one.